I stand here waiting for you to bang the gong, to crash the critics saying, is it right or is it wrong? If only fame hidden I'd be, baby, could I bear being away from you? I firmly put it in here. I live for the applause, applause, applause. I live for the applause, applause, live for the applause, applause, live for the way that you cheer and scream for me. The applause, applause, applause. Give me the feeling of love. Turn the lights on. Put your hands up, make 'em turn. Give me the feeling of love. Turn the lights on. Put your hands up, make 'em turn. Make it real now. Put your hands up, make 'em turn. Make it real now. Put your hands up, make 'em turn. I've overheard your theory, nostalgia is for geeks. I guess, sir, if you say so, some of us just like to read. 1 second I'm a Kunstman, suddenly the Kunst is me. Pop culture was in art, now art's in pop culture in me. I live for the applause, applause, applause. I live for the applause, applause, live for the applause, applause, live for the way that you cheer and scream for me. The applause, applause, applause. Give me the feeling of love. Turn the lights on. Put your hands up, make 'em turn. Give me the feeling of love. Turn the lights on. Put your hands up, make 'em turn. Make it real now. Put your hands up, make 'em turn. Make it real now. Put your hands up, make 'em turn. Touch, touch, touch now. I live for the applause, applause, applause. I live for the applause, applause, live for the applause, applause, live for the way that you cheer and scream for me. The applause, applause, applause. Give me the feeling of love. Turn the lights on. Put your hands up, make 'em turn. Give me the feeling of love. Turn the lights on. Put your hands up, make 'em turn. Make it real now. Put your hands up, make 'em turn. Make it real now. Make it real now. Put your hands up, make 'em
We don't have to worry about nothing, 'cause we got the fire and we burning one hell of a something. They're gonna see us from outer space, light it up like we're the stars of the human race. When the lights turning down, they don't know what they heard. Strike the march, play it loud, giving love to the world. We'll be raising our hands, shining up to the sky, 'cause we got the fire, fire, fire. Yeah, we got the fire, fire, fire. And we're gonna let it burn, 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 burn. We're gonna let it burn, 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 burn. Gonna let it burn, 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 burn. We're gonna let it burn, 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 burn. When the lights turn down, they don't know what they heard. they can't put it out, out, out. We can light it up, 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 so they can't put it out, out, out. We can light it up, 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 so they can't put it out, out, out. We can light it up, 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 so they can't put it out, out, out. When your lights turning down, they don't know what they heard. Strike the match, play it loud, giving love to the world. We'll be raising our hands, shining up to the sky. 'Cause we got the fire, fire, fire. Yeah, we got the fire, fire, fire. And we gonna let it burn, 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 burn.